yeah, I've been picking up some wagons over the weekend, quite a few of them actually, because these were an absolute bargain on eBay. I've got these BFB tanker wagons, which are quite rare actually. Fantastic, brand new, boxed, really good, really nice wagons, and BP as well, which is another really nicely detailed wagon. The Profi couplings, as you can see, I've got quite a few of them there. Also got a rake of 14 Fleischmann wagons, flatbeds, which look like that, with the Profi couplings on board. They were an absolute bargain as well. So I've been building an extra workstation, which I've got to give it another coat of green. I've done it in green because it blends in better with the railway rather than sticking out like a sore thumb with just basic untreated wood. So I'm going to give that another coat. Another command station which is for excuse me, the ECOS. I'm going to bought another ESU ECOS command station, because the one I got last year, I thought it was faulty, so anyway I never bothered getting another one, I just got a refund. But I'm going to have a play around with this and see what it's like. I'm going to set it up on the programming track over there. I'm not going to incorporate it into the railway, model railway yet. I'm just going to have a play around with it and take my time and have a good look at it. So I shall show that next when it's on the desk. I'll take it out of its box now. Yeah, so I've just got it out of its box, and basically I've ordered a switch palette points decoder. I'm going to try these, see what it's like, how easy it is to wire them up. If they're any good, then I'll order a load more of these so we can make everything switchable via the command station, or via my iPad or my iPod, which will be used as a controller just for my model railway. It won't work with an Android phone, which I'm using to film this with, which is unfortunate, but I'm not that bothered. I'm just going to get another iPod if this works out okay. We've got a nice big heavy duty transformer. What have we got? We've got some batteries, and we've got some adapters in there of certain types. I'm not sure exactly, I can't remember what they're for. But I know British instructions, and that is it. That is all you get in the box. But it's a really nice controller. So I hope this one works out better, because if it does, it'll be a lot easier to control everything. Right, on the next setup I shall show it working on the test track on the desk. By the way, I got this from Digitrains UK, which that's where I got my ESU programmer from, and they're very good, very helpful in the shop, and a very fast postal service. I ordered this on Saturday and it was here Monday dinner time at a reasonable cost, because it is quite a heavy unit. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I've now got it set up on the programming track. I've just quickly inputted this locomotive. I've just got to select a picture for it and what have you, but it is up and running. So you can control the actual horn as you would. You press it a small amount, or if you press it a tiny amount, the more you hold that, the longer it holds the cycle. Which is pretty cool. That's one feature I do like about it. Obviously you've got all the features on board here. All perfectly understands the ESU decoder that's in this locomotive. So if I press bell, that will be bell on whatever turtle pace speed. And actually use There's 16 functions available here. So whatever, it's just so much better because I know exactly what functions what, and because it's an ESU command station, it'll know everything about that ESU lock sound decoder that's on there. So anyway, that's powered up and easy, nice and easy, no problems at all. You've got your pointer stick thing, or you can do it by hand. That's just slots in the top there, but I am going to get a better pointer because I'm not really keen on that. So it's actually up and running, no problems at the moment. The power setting on the transformer is adjustable. I've got it on the lowest setting, which I'll use on my layout as well. If it's because it's quite a powerful transformer, that's a lot of juice going into the track, which is good. So anyway, that's just a quick look at that. In fact, I think I'll try working it as well, actually spin it around for the first time. Yep, everything's working fine now. Yeah, so at the moment I've got the iPod and the iPad linked up to it, the ECOS. To do that, you just download the software and input the IP address of the ECOS to the software, input it on the software on here. Then it just identifies your command station and just logs on automatically every time you start it, so there's no messing there. So I can power it up if I press the go button. It will power up the ECOS. So you can use these in tandem with each other as well. So that's pretty cool, got that set up okay. To use the ECOS with the iPod or iPad Touch, to use it correctly, you've got to press, say I've got class 78 at the moment on the main cab, which works fine, but because of the inertia setting on the control, you need to press the spanner button and release controller, and then you can access perfect control then on the iPod or iPad. So you've got all the settings on there, so that works fine. And with it being an ESU decoder, it's got all the correct symbols in the right places. So if I press whistle, obviously whistle, bell, lights, whatever, coal shoveling, everything works fine, and they work in tandem with each other. So if I press and move back forward, the iPad moves as well. Sorry, the iPod will move as well, so they work in tandem with each other. And you can set it up in steps. You can see that working nicely now. And you can have all sorts of different braking modes, but I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. Just bring it to a halt. So that works fine. The software on the actual ECOS is upgraded now to the latest software, and to do that you've got to fill in the form, put in the serial number of the ECOS, wait for the confirmation email to access the download software for it, which can take up to 12 hours depending on what time of the day you do it. I did mine at 11 o'clock at night. I got the access confirmation email at about 9:10 in the morning, so that gives you access to the download software, which you download and decompress onto your hard drive, put on the file somewhere on your hard drive, go onto your Internet Explorer, type in the IP address of your ECOS, press return, and it'll upload this software straight onto your PC. There's no messing around, you don't have to install it on your PC, it just comes up automatically from the ECOS, and that gives you access to objects, loco images, firmware updates, store configuration, restore configuration, reset device to factory settings, restart device, reset access code, and many other things you can do there from your computer. You don't have to use that many times, it's just now and again you'll probably use that. But that is how you then transfer the upgrade software to the ECOS, and that can take quite a while, and sometimes it doesn't even look like it's doing anything, but you just leave it exactly as it is and it takes its time to reboot itself, and everything's up and running now with the latest software. So that's all set up. Yeah, so obviously for the router, that's coming from your router. You just input the IP address on your settings. You just go into settings menu with a spanner. I don't know if you can see this. Press the spanner, go to IP settings, and then just input your router IP address, etc., and then store it, reboot the system, and then you'll have access to your router every time you switch it on then. So yeah, that's working fine now, so pretty chuffed with that. So I've got the old iPod working fine now. Let's walk around anywhere with this. It's only quite a small, nice and handy controller, so you've got all your stuff on there. Access all your functions just by swiping across. You get all your access functions for your Locomotive. You've got your signals controls. At the moment I've only got one Locomotive on there, so anyway, that's the next stage. We'll be installing it onto the system, the model railway, which will it'll be going onto that platform there. And I'll show that on the next video. Okay, thanks for watching.